Today is July. See, Monday was the 4th, 5. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So today is the 8th of July, and I was attacked again in the room, 1031 at the BRC YMCA Vanderbilt building. They routinely attack me in here daily. It's either rape or assault, violent assault, where they have attacked they've kicked me, hurt me, my waist, in my stomach, my rib cage, my arms, my hands, uh, my head here, the right side. And they continuously say that you need to be a transsexual to stay here, that you need to be gay to stay here. Well, when their worker brought me here on October 27th, she was a transsexual of color, and I asked her why she wanted me to come here. And she said, "Oh, it's safe. We want you to come here, et cetera, et cetera." I told her what had happened to me with the disability and the money in California, coalition for the homeless, the last 5 years. I told her everything before I even came here. And despite that, she still, said, "No, we want you to come here, stay here, et cetera." And that's it. They've been ensuing in the violence ever since. I knew that this place was like this before I came here. Over the last 5 years, when I became 6 years, when I became homeless, at first, they acted like they wanted to help people and house people, etc. Except, of course, there was a different story going on. All the lies about domestic abuse, they said happened in the house. All this was cooked up by the police, by the city, by the government, etc. So now it's 6 years later, and this is happening here for the last 7 months. They claim that disability money that they give people, which a lot of it is a fraud because it has to do with what the gays and transsexuals are doing with the government. I don't want to make a very long video explain that, but they use that as an excuse. If it's not that, then they use racial or discrimination as a reason for the violence. I have the so-called caseworker on tape for 2 hours, and you can hear her spewing racial epithets underneath her breath. She also has attacked me in the room. I went to the police in the very beginning and I told them everything like that. The police are in cahoots with them, so they don't do anything. They wait for something to happen. I told my family before I came here what would happen if I came here. My brother, our brother Morales, my mother, I told her on text, my other brother, George Morales. So they were well aware of what would happen here before, with no provocation whatsoever. Only the lying moniker about someone being mentally ill, which is a facade that was created by the transsexuals and the gays for them to incite violence. All of the violence that's happening is because of that in all the different manifestations, including the legislation that seemingly protects them. That's why they're killing one another. Okay, so I'm recording this so I can put it up on the YouTube page. Hopefully, if they don't delete it, or on the Facebook page, if they don't delete it, they say they deleted it. They don't want people to look at it. Whatever, doesn't matter because X-rays, blood tests, and urine tests will prove that. Also, to the area residents, again, they're always engaging in some kind of dissension. They're extremely stupid, ignorant people. Okay, this place is here because it was designated to be here. I am not here because I'm designated to be here. I'm here because they stole all of my money. They've stolen thousands of dollars from me, not disability money. Okay. From when I was a working person to when I received unemployment, etc. And I haven't recouped a single dollar in damages physically or mentally. But they've stolen thousands of dollars from me. Okay. Thousands, I mean over $90,000, over $100,000 of dollars from me. And then they try to say that I'm poor and I don't have any money. Now, this has been going on long before COVID-19 or anything like that. This has been going on for decades already. I would say principally for about, I mean, this has been going on since I was a teenager. Okay, so all of my working life, all the money I made, it was all entangled with legislation that has put me in this place right now, for lack of a better word. If they don't stop, then they're either going to pay legally or they're going to pay illegally. That's